How you guys doing?
Living for no rage unleashed. Carburetors and coffee. Let's get it done. Carburetors and coffee. From sun to sun. Raise the hammers, crush the weak, metal fury. When we speak, you fuel the fire, you feed the beast. Together we will never cease. Stand by coffee, drown in flame. Scream my battle name. The streets are white, the trains are broke. Matter waves in blood and smoke. Carburetors and coffee. Engines roar in the break of dawn. Grease-stained hands, the battle goes on. Pulse of wings, fire in my veins. Subscribers ride with me through the flames. Every view, every scream, every shout. You keep the pistons pounding loud. Raise them up, raise the torque. Together we fuel this heavy metal forge. Carburetors and coffee, burning in the night. Fuel my subscribers, you keep me alive. I rage, I grind, I bleed, I fight. With coffee and metal, we ignite. Steel and spark, caffeine on my breath, burning rust and ruin into life from death. Coffee built on the midnight skies. Your loyalty, the spark that never dies. Every click, every ride, every flame, your support fuels the madness I proclaim. Raise the hammer, raise the sound. Together we tear this metal down. Carburetors and coffee, screaming through the night. Subscribers at my side, engines burning bright. I rage, I grind, I bleed, I fight.
everybody doing? good enough for who it's for. And it's for me, so. Be with you guys in a second. Okay. All right. Don't go anywhere. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing? I decided to do a quick, on the fly live because I bought this guitar, brand new in 1997. It is an ESP LTD, and they did like a limited run of these. And I went on to eBay and reverb.com, and these are going for about like $850 used. And it had a chip right here in it, and the paint was lifting off. So last night I super glued the chip back on. It actually pulled off. It was like the size of probably like the size of a diameter of a pencil. And I didn't want a big old, this is mahogany, this body. So I didn't want a big old piece of mahogany. It's transparent red. I don't know if you guys could see that finish. It's like really nice. But anyway, so I fixed that last night. And then I wet sanded it, and now I polished it. I was going to put like a sticker over it, but it's too nice of a guitar to put a sticker on it. It's not perfect, but it's way better, and it gives it like a little bit of character for a, what is it, 25, gosh, almost 30-year-old guitar. So, yeah, I'm going to put some new strings on it tonight, and that's what I'm doing to it. So, let me see if I can get all the chats on here. All messages. I gotta always change. I keep forgetting to do that. Wayne's in here. Kitty Pigeon. Craig, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Let me get my iPad over here, then I can see everybody better. What else? Sage Rat, good to see ya. Yes, Wayne, it is. Semyor, Rajport Vlogs, good to see ya. Pinky, good to see you. What else we got? Elduro94, good to see ya. Dragon Ranger, good to see ya. Thanks for being here, guys. And there's probably some people lurking, so I know Cree lurks. Oh, let's see. D Mutavu? Demutavu? That's stuff that I made on Suno. It's like AI stuff. So if you tune in Saturday night, for the first time, I'll be debuting some guitar work. So that should be pretty, yeah, that should be pretty. Let's see, alcohol in that Windex is taking the wax off. It wasn't wax, dude. It was polish. I was polishing out the scratches. I wasn't waxing it. Let me see what else who we have in here. Oh, Jimmy's in here. Maybe he left though already, probably. Savage edits too. Good to see ya. That's all I see for now, because this was like the last minute, so. Yeah, well, I guess it's a premiere, but I mean, I guess a premiere is like a video where you like do comments, but it's a live, so. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Steph, you're here too. Your fiffers are freezing. It is cold out tonight, isn't it? It's cold all day today. I had the heat on in here, so. Good to see everybody. Thanks for stopping in, everyone. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight. So I figured I would fix this guitar up, and I think what I'm going to do is play that song for you guys that I'm going to be playing Saturday night, so you can hear why I'm kind of nervous about playing it for you. So I can actually do that now, if you'd like to hear it. Let me see. Let's see. It got a little bit in the here, so. Chris 213. How are you? We're late 90s LTDs made in Korea. Yeah, you know what? I think this is not a Japanese, and this is not, I think this is a Korean made. I did look it up because I actually wrote them because there was nothing on this guitar. There is a serial number stamped on the fretboard. And this is, actually have it. They sent me an email on this guitar. They have it like registered. So I think Chris, who said that? Chris 213. I think you're right. This one is, but it's got really high-end stuff on it. It has I can never say it, the Gotha tuners, and the trem it's a ESP, it's a Floyd Rose patent, but it says on it, right on it, made in Germany by Schecter, which is pretty cool. So I haven't played this guitar in a really long time, and simply because a string broke on it, and I just never put strings back on it because I was lazy. Because anybody who knows Floyd Rose, like, when a string breaks, you're just like, oh, I don't want to have to do this right now. And then if you have other guitars, you just pick up your other guitar, and it's just been sitting. And then that chip happened in it, and I just didn't want to look at it. So the other day I decided I want to get it back out. Oh, and the switch. The switch had the three-way had a bad spot in it. So I took some emery cloth and filed it, and it's fine now. It works. So that's another reason why I didn't use the guitar anymore. But this is a guitar that, like, one of those that you have, like, your certain guitars you'll never sell. This is one of them right here. So yeah, I've had this a really long time. So Uh, Wayne, no. You know what, dude? There's nothing wrong with this guitar. It doesn't need any additional pickups. Stock, they put really good pickups in this stock. It's got the ESP neck. Um, it's I have no complaints with the sound of this guitar, so I wouldn't change anything on it. I'm gonna keep it stock. So, me too, Sage. You love the red on it. Oh, she had a Maverick. That's cool. Yeah, so it was this red. Let me see. Let's see. Try to let the nerves not get the better of you. Easy to say, but hard to do. Yeah, yeah, Wayne. So I'm gonna actually. You know what I'll do on that note? I will actually play that song for you guys. You guys want to hear the song I'm gonna do for you? It's quite the song. I mean, it's not that hard, but when you know like people are watching that you haven't like played guitar in a long time, so this will require a 7-string. So, oh, and I do have. Let me show you the 2 7-strings before. There's a teaser before I start. Yeah, I'm in my pajamas, just so everybody knows. So here is, I got the BC Rich all done. So it looks good. I got a good setup on it. Yeah, isn't it, man? Masha, nice to see you. Cowboy, good to see you. Yeah, thank you. This needed a ton of work also. I actually stripped this thing down and I wet sanded and polished this as well. So, yeah, thanks, dude. Doesn't it look sick? So, I always keep my trem bars like that. I don't keep them loose and floppy. So I like to have them sort of accessible when I use them. So you can dive or whatever. But this still needs a little bit more that I have to do on it. A little more fine tuning. Don't know if they'll be ready for Saturday. I'd like to have 2 7-strings ready for Saturday. So, but everything, it's pretty much ready to go. If electronics were going to be changed out in any guitar in my collection, it would be this. So, yeah, didn't it? All right. Now we've got an Ibanez RG Iron Horse. Get back here. Hi, Laura. How you doing? I decided on at the last moment to do a live because I was fixing a guitar and I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to show everybody the song I'm going to do Saturday. That's if I don't injure my fiffers. Okay, so who knows? I might have, a fiffer problem. So yeah, this is the other one that I bought last week. Check that color. Isn't that beautiful? Ain't she purty? In fact, after I bought this, I didn't play this at the kid's house. I got it home, started playing it, bought it off Marketplace, and I picked up my phone and texted him and said, dude, I love this guitar. Thank you so much. Because I got a fair deal on it, I would say. It's got Seymour Duncan upgraded pickups in it. These pickups go for, this one goes for 130, this one goes for, they each go for like roughly 130 bucks a piece. So these were upgraded pickups. And I got the entire guitar for 600 bucks. But that it was really worth it because these guitars, I think they stopped these in 2018, and they go like on that ZZ round and like reverb, they're like 800 bucks. So it was super worth it. And after playing it, I just fell in love with it. It's such a nice guitar. Love it. Did I tell you that I love this guitar? I don't know if I said that. No hurting fiffers. All right. So why don't I just go ahead and play that song that I'm going to play for you on Saturday. If my fiffers don't hurt, maybe I just won't do it. No, I'll do it. All right, you guys ready? This is the complex song. Wait, okay. The heck is a fiffer? Sorry, Craig, that's inside joke, buddy. Has your day been going well? Yes, Christina. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let me get your triangle. Okay, you got it? You got it, Steph? I don't think you told us that you love that guitar. I don't think I did. All right, here's the song. Here we go. Let me turn this around. This isn't it. Here, I did this last time. Is this it? Nope, not it. Yeah, this is it.
Filling my coffin. Grinding gears and shattered bone. Bleeding knuckles on the throne. Caffeine burns, my veins ignite. Subscribers screaming through the night. Raise the hammers, crush the weak. Metal fury, when we speak. You fuel the fire, you feed the beast. Together we will never cease.
right, one more time because I got to do this.
Ruined by coffee. Subscribers screaming through the night. Raise the hammers, crush the weak. Metal fury. When we speak, you fuel the fire. You feed the beast. Together we will never cease. Fill my coffee, drown in flame. From sun to sun. Raise the hammers, crush the weak. Metal fury. When we speak, you fuel the fire. You feed the beast. Together we will never cease. Fill my coffee, drown in flame. Some screamers scream my battle name. My streets awake. The trains are broken. Metal waves in blood and smoke. Carburetors and coffee.
Okay. That's why I'm nervous. That's why I'm nervous. What don't we want to see Craig do? Anyway, that's the story. So I got plenty of time to think about this. Well, I don't got plenty of time. It's like in 2 days. I got 1 day to prepare for it. So, uh, you're exhausted, Steph, listening to that? But, well, with your guidance, everybody, I'll be able to get through it, you know? Thanks, Tina. I'm gonna try, you know. That's uh that's all I can do, you know. Let's see. I was hitting the you hitting the cowbell? All right, good. Yeah, we need more cowbell. Let's see. Oh my God, did you not feel my dinging? Oh, no. Just chill and have fun. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to like play it a bunch of different times because I know that I'm gonna screw up, but I think I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop, and I'm not gonna stop the song. I'll just muddle on through, and then I'll just keep going. I think you guys will get tired of the song. I won't because I'll be practicing while playing, but you guys will be like, "Oh, he's playing it again. Oh God." So, but hopefully you won't. I'll stop. I'll take breaks. I'll take coffee breaks. I'll take dinner breaks, snacks, pee breaks, joke breaks. I'll go out. You guys stay here. I'll go out, clubbing. Not like baby seals or anything. I don't do nothing like that. Just so you guys are wondering what I'm talking about. I don't do something like that. I'm saying like I'll go dancing or something. You guys stay here. I'll rest. I'll do some, I got this thing. I'll do this. I'll do this thing, and then I'll come back, see if you're still here. If you're still here, then I'll play it again and again and again. You know how it goes. Um, Let me see. You never know. This may encourage me to play on my drums again. Wayne, check it out, dude. Did you see this back here? So one of these nights, I'm gonna play. I got my other drums. I got my electronic ones over here, and I got my acoustic ones over here. So I have to. I want to do another night where I try to work on my double bass because it's all in the abs with double bass. Well, not all of it. Most of it is like on the top of your legs and my abs, and I like really have to work on that. So that should be fun. Maybe I can like just we could play. I can show you how terrible I am at drums too. So, but I want to like work on my double bass and stuff. So that'd be fun. Um, you have your kazoo, Steph? Yeah. Is Leanne in here? I didn't see her. How you doing, Leanne? On crowd for advice. um, I'm just gonna have faith, Leanne. Yeah, Wayne, it's just been years since I've done it. Laura's still in here. Laura, I want to try to fix my um, avatar for tomorrow too. I don't know why that won't work. And yeah, I don't know if I could fix that without having a link. But yeah. No, I could play double bass. It's just I get winded. That's my issue. Yeah, hopefully it's like riding a bike. Hi, Mom Life. Mom Life was very busy today taking our kids to doctor's appointments, and then they had rehearsal for one of our daughters is in drama, and the other one is helping with like props and stuff at school. So she had a busy day. Well, Wayne, it gets tiring, especially the older you get, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So Okay, Laura, I'll try and get up earlier before you even go on, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks, Leanne. I'm trying to do something different from everyone else, I think. I don't want to copy anybody. Um, and I mean, there's actually, I shouldn't say it, there's a lot of people out there that are doing the same thing I'm doing, but um, I just stumbled upon people playing guitar and stuff on live shows and stuff. And it's not like I'm going to be doing that all the time. It's just, I really want to get back into music again. Music is something that makes a person feel alive, and I think that that's what it does for me. I know that when I listen to this stuff, like, you know, you guys might see me out working on a car and stuff like that and hearing the music, and some people might not like the music I listen to. And trust me, you even just being in here and tolerating it, if you don't like it, that means a lot to me. But that music, sometimes like there's things that make a person feel alive. You might like look at a skydiver and think they're nuts. A rock climber or somebody who climbs Everest or something. You would never do that. Like they're insane. Um, so the music I listen to, I guess, is very tame compared to somebody that might climb Everest to feel alive. So that's kind of like the way I feel like whenever I listen to that stuff. Whenever I play it, especially when you create uh, and record something like that. So it's going to be pretty fun to learn a Suno song that a computer created and then try to replicate it. That's going to be pretty neat too. So, and then there's a bunch of other songs that I found. One of them I wanted to do. They're using an eight string. Well, the computer. It's definitely an eight string because I was like, oh, what is that? And I plucked the string on my. I was like, wow, that's way deeper. It's not even D tune seven. It's an eight string. So now my wife needs to buy me an eight string um, guitar. So yeah. Let me see. What did Craig say? What's his idea? How about a jam practice session with everyone? You can get comfortable with everyone watching and such. Yeah, actually, Dennis isn't in here. He hasn't been in the lives in a while, but I approached him on coming over because he plays drums, and I wanted to have him. She said nope. Um, hey Brian, how are you? Hey guy, I have something to say that I'm biggest Charlie Kirk hater. Okay. Bye, buddy. Bye, Brian. Bye forever. A-hole. I won't tolerate anything like that. I will not tolerate anything like that in here. You're out. I don't care who it is, you're out. Well, it did, Steph, and you could obviously see that. There's 17 people in here, and you know what? I don't care what anybody thinks of me. Um, I love that man and the messages that I'm a born again Christian, so is he. What get the f out of here. Okay, Laura, I won't. Thanks, Wayne, for redirecting me. I need that once in a while. Okay, thanks, buddy. If there's one guitar that you could own, wow, which would you know what? I would like a Gibson Les Paul. I've really grown to like those in my old age. It's kind of like when I was younger, always wanting a crotch rocket, and now I if if I was a motorcycle rider, which I'm more of an owner than a rider, um, I probably wouldn't mind having a Goldwing because they're comfortable. Um, it's kind of like the older you get, the more nostalgic you get. So it'd definitely be a Gibson Les Paul. Sorry, everybody. Um, Paranormal Harmonious controls are out. That's true, Sage. Very true. Um, how about you? So I got one of my dream ones, which is right there, Wayne. That's an American Stratocaster. So, and actually, I have a Mexican Stratocaster over there, and it actually plays better than I think. I wouldn't say it plays better, but I prefer it over my American. There's just something. It's more gritty than my American Stratocaster. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry. I thought that I was going to say an American Teletubby. Yeah, I have an American Teletubby. Yeah. Uh, gotcha, Tina. Um, yeah, Leanne, there's an Indian company that makes replica Soviet Union ones. Um, they bought like the rights to them. Those are really cool, and they sell them here in the United States. Uh, those are really neat. I saw one for like 6 grand a while back. It was really cool, and it's like a military looking style, like Soviet Union looking. It was really neat. Let's see. Stratocasters have a very clean, polished sound. Yes, they do. Mine's an H SS. Both are HSSs. Um, I'll show you. Yes, I have my pajama bottoms on. Yeah, so this is my American right here. So I had to have the humbucker because, you know, heavy metal. But I'll tell you why I like um and I never have my plates on the back because I'm always adjusting them. So it does have a coil tap in it. And then my Mexican, I love the oversized headstock. No, no. Yeah, and then that's the so you can see like the Mexican one's a little more plain, but uh it's a maple neck. But there's just something a little bit more raw and metal about this one. And so whenever you see like a Stratocaster, it'll say like if one for sale, it'll say like MIM. That means made in Mexico. And this is just I love this thing. Oh, look, the backing plate is on. That's weird. Huh. I must have not ever had to adjust it, but yeah, this is a really nice one. I like this one. Yeah, let me see. Bill, do you still have any guitars that you played when you were in your bands as a teen? So I didn't play guitar at all when I was a teen in bands. I played drums. So yeah, plug it in and hit some chords. Um, Saturday. Saturday, Craig. I'm nervous as it is, Craig. Jeez. Let me see. Which one of them is your favorite? Gosh, you know what's funny is, it was my Epiphone Prophecy Explorer, but now that I think once I get this my ESP LTD going again, I think that will be. But I love that 7-string. I don't know. It's hard to say now. Hey Joy, how are you? Good to see you. Joy is really nice, everybody. I know who she is, so she's a nice lady. Seen her before. She's good. Come on, give us a little teaser. Tina, Saturday. My hands are all full of baby oil. I can't right now. I'm being serious. It's from polishing that stuff. Watch Saturday. I'm gonna be like, yeah, guys, I got hurt in the garage. I can't do it. Fine. It is peer pressure. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna save my fiffers. What are all the instruments you can play? Hi Jaden, how are you? Bass. Bass is easy though. Well, I mean, bass is just notes. It's just stretchier. You got to use your pinky a lot more. Pretty much bass guitar, guitar, and drums. I'm not like good at keyboards or anything like that. I mean, I could like do some stuff, but it's not good. It did. Laura, you can't see it, but there's like a bruise right here. It's weird. I bruise, but you can't see them. I could feel them. Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, thanks, Jaden. Good to see you. Wayne, I don't know if you answered that question about the guitar, but yeah. What influenced you? Oh, Wayne asked a question. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to my iPad and see what you guys are saying because this way I can see more here. Oop. Oh, come on. Um, let's see. Wayne asked, what influenced you to pick up a guitar? My brother. My brother was a guitar player. And me and him were in a band together all the time. We always had bands. I played drums. He played guitar. So he would jump on my drum set all the time. And it would irritate me. Because he actually could play the drums pretty good. So I would get back at him and go over and pick up his guitar. They'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna play my drums?" Well, I'm picking up. He had a guitar called a PV Tracer, and it was like his baby. And I was like, "Oh, you're gonna pick up. Oh, I'm gonna go pick up your guitar. So I start messing with his guitar, and so I was probably like 14 or 15, and then I kind of liked it, and then I wanted one, and then when I turned 18 years old, my dad bought me a Japanese Fender Stratocaster Prodigy. It's called. I still have it. It needs work. It's in pieces right now, but I do want to get that together and going again. But yeah, that's in pieces. So I have a lot of guitars right now, like that are in pieces. So, but yeah, I still have it, and that's a 1987 Fender Stratocaster made in Japan. It's called an MIJ, made in Japan. I love that guitar too. That's an HSS, humbucker single single. So yeah, that's a nice guitar too. So out of spite, I would say, and the band Manowar got me into drumming. Uh, I just the drums and those listening to that Fighting the World cassette tape. I wanted to learn how to play all those drums in that on that album. So that's what got me into drumming. Scott Columbus, which Scott Columbus is the original drummer to Manowar, and he's buried not 40 minutes from my house. So I do want to go visit his grave, actually, go pay my respects to it. It'd be really neat to go to his spot, actually. Yeah, Wayne. I knew that you would know who Manowar was. Manowar is actually bigger in like Europe and England than they are here. In fact, they're from a town called Auburn, New York, and which Auburn is like an hour and 40 minutes from here. That's where they all live. And Joey DeMeo has been known to go to like Guitar Center right in Syracuse, New York. Like he's like seen there quite often. So they have a studio in like right near Watkins Glen. So yeah, Manowar's huge in Germany. They're huge everywhere, dude, in Europe. And it's because, dude, here America doesn't understand that kind of music, man. I mean, they'd rather listen to like Taylor Swift, you know. So yeah, Steph does too. That's awesome. Yeah, Manowar is a huge influence on me. Huge. Them and King Diamond, like that's who I like always used to. They were like my go-to all the time. And then it was like Flotsam and Jetsam, Laz Rocket. It was never Metallica. It was never Anthrax, but it was like Testament, Slayer, Exodus. That's what it was always for me. Like it was never like people. When I would say I was into metal, I would say like death metal, and they'd go, "Oh, like you're into that heavy stuff, like Metallica." And I go, "No, Metallica is not death metal." And they wouldn't know what I was talking about. So yeah, yeah, Pinky. Yeah, she's to each their own. But I'm just saying, you know, that's what people would rather listen to. Manowar is so talented. Steph, yeah, I know you're not no Swifty. Um, Eccentrics, yes, yep. Them and oh, dude, there's so many. Like I just there's so many really good 80s, 90s um, death metal underground bands. You know, No, they're not. Metallica, I mean, they used to be. And then, could you imagine if Dave Mustaine was still in Metallica? I mean, I was watching him warm up on guitar, and I was thinking, I'm gonna get catch havoc for this, but there's no way Kurt Hammett could play what Dave Mustaine was playing. No way. Sorry, I said it, but there's just no way Kurt Hammett could play what Dave Mustaine was playing. He just couldn't. I mean, I think he's a good guitar player, but anybody ever heard of Jeff Loomis? No. Jeff Loomis would smoke him out of the water, but nobody's ever heard of him. So it's, I don't know. It's just it's annoying. Oh, low battery. Hang on, I gotta plug this in. Yeah. So Wayne, see, I'm not really talking to you, buddy. I'm talking to I'm not necessarily talking to. I'm talking in general. I'm not like demeaning or talking down to anybody. I'm just saying, low power mode. Okay, close. Let me close you. So like, I'm not demeaning anybody. I'm just having a conversation with myself. So please don't like take this the wrong way. Yeah, Metallica's more hard rock. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. They're like enjoying themselves all the way to the bank, and I think that's awesome, man. And I think James Hetfield, he is like one of the best guitar players on the planet. He is. He's one of the best guitar players. He's a great lead guitar player too. And I think he's one of the best rhythm guitar players. That dude, if you said, James, you're gonna play like a marathon, seven, like 7 days in a row, 24/7, whatever, and nonstop, he would be able to do it. We'll give you an IV. And that's how you're gonna survive. James Hetfield could do it. He could just keep doing it. And what is he like in his mid? He's like 60 now, 60 something, early 60s. It's amazing. Jimmy Bell shreds it. I don't know who that is. It's cool more than me in here, yeah. Yeah, Dave Mustaine is super underrated, and I think his like attitude made him underrated but I think he's just been a very angry guy, because of like he was dealt a bad hand. But I don't know. But he's doing pretty darn good for himself, He's made a huge comeback. So yeah, I think he's awesome, man. I just like I said, I watched that thing today. I watched it. It was from Rust in Pieces. It was Holy Wars. Just him warming up with Holy Wars. It's called like a spider walk that he calls it, the way he like does it. And I'm like, I'd be so confused. That's my problem. Is I get confused. I'm not smart enough to remember a riff. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You do like a 3/4 like progression, and it's like, oh, that's right. I forgot to do that. So yeah, it sucks. I hate this iPad. I need a new iPad. I wonder if Apple would sponsor me. You think Apple would sponsor me? Yeah, you're plugged in. I don't know what your problem is. Battery low. Plug me in. I did. Battery low. Plug me in. I did. Bill, my battery's low. Plug me in. I did. You know what? Just die. Don't let me die, Bill. Just die. I don't care. It's gonna die. It's on 4%. Not my phone, but that. So now I'm only gonna be able to see two of you guys. So saying anything. even though nobody's saying anything. Last thing was Wayne. So yeah, Tina, ask Apple. I'm sure they'd love to sponsor you. Yeah, right. Could you imagine, Tina? The biggest sponsor I've got so far was tap water. Yep, tap water sponsored me. I went over to the tap and I was like, "Water, will you sponsor me?" And I like held the glass under it and opened the tap and it was there and I was like, "Cool." And yeah, so yeah, sometimes my iPad can charge fast to keep up with live streams. Yes, yes, that's Leanne. That's exactly what's going on right now. It's down to 3%. It's gonna die. Bye bye, bye bye, go bye bye. And I've changed out the brick too. Like people say, "Oh, it's because you're using the wrong brick." No, it's the one that belongs to it. And then I'm like, all right, well, let me try this one. No, there it goes. It's going. It's on 2%. Bye bye. Canadian Vasily. I think you've been in here before. I put a TV up in the garage so I can see the stream. Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah. I gotta, I don't know. That'd be cool, but I'm too far away from the house for Wi-Fi, so that's not working. Oh, it is your first time? Okay. Well, welcome in. Nice to see you. Let's see, watching on TV chat on my phone. Yeah, because the chat doesn't show up on TV, right? Because I've done that with Laura's show too. And it's like, oh, you can't see chat. Although, well, it's too tiny. I can't see with her with Restream now, you can see the chat coming up, but you can't see. You understand what I'm saying. But it's too small, I can't see it anyway. But Kitty Pigeon's still here, cool. It does, just comes and goes fast. Yeah. I can see the chat on TV, but can't interact. Oh, okay. Huh. I wonder why that. Wonder why that is. I don't know. I have to check it again. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It just went. So now I can only see 2 at a time of you guys. So now I got to sit here and go. I have to stream on my laptop with a wireless keyboard so I can type. Have a hard time with your fiffers on my phone. Yeah, I do that too. Ask Laura. It's a good thing that like Laura understands me because I'll send her like a text that like makes no sense, but she's good at like ciphering. I just send it to her. Oh, that makes no sense. You guys, my iPad just kicked on and it says it's at 100%. No, it's not. No, you're not. Why are you lying to me? It says it's at 21%. Does that make any sense? What does it have? It has split personalities. Laura. It's an apple. What do you expect? Kitty Pigeon, see, I knew I liked you. Yeah, exactly. What do you expect? Piece of poop. 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 Exactly. What do you expect? What the heck? What? So you guys, what's interesting is when I get off of these lives, yeah, it is. YouTube will generate shorts for me on its own automatically, which is really cool. So, piece of poop. So, either sometimes I like them or I don't, and they make no sense at all, too. Like the last one, I was like, so I screwed up, and I could either play guitar for you guys, or I'm like, all right, this makes no sense, but I'm just gonna like put it out there anyway. And they got like 900 views, right? So I'm like, well, all right. My wife had a good point to it. I go, it made no sense, but I put it out there anyway. She goes, well, that's good though, because it'll like get people to go like, what is this all about? Let me go check this out. What he's talking about. I was like, oh, I didn't think of that. I wonder, what if like YouTube uses that? It generates the short on its own. Wouldn't that be great if it like just used that as the generated the piece of poop thing? That'd be great. Let's see, Apple, you must have got the rotten apple at the bottom. I know. It spoiled the whole barrel. I noticed that the other day, shorts clipped automatically. Yeah, it's kind of cool. You just make sure you hit public. You know, you got to do on every single one, and it does it for you. Um, and it's kind of cool. You don't have to do anything, and it's like a little promo for yourself. So we'll see what happens with this one. Piece of poop. Um, yeah. Teaser shorts. Yeah, exactly. That make absolutely no sense. Uh, I haven't a good one. Usually just me cussing about something. Yeah, yeah. They gotta like um, be at least something, and it's great how like the AI picks it up. It picks you up because there's moments where I'm not doing anything. I'm not even on camera, but at least it has like it must have facial and voice recognition where it's like, okay, let me use this, part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Um. Oh, let's see. Canadian Vasily says I've never had my streams get shorts clipped. Does it only work on the vertical? Yes, yes. I believe it only works on the vertical. Yep. Because shorts are only verticals. So, yeah, it's only going to work with a vertical. Because if you're going to make a short, YouTube recognizes shorts automatically. If they're under 3 minutes, I would go to like 259. If you're going to make one, if you're going to edit one, and it must be in 1080. No, it's what is the other? It's got to be in the vertical when you format it. So when you go to like create and upload your video, YouTube will automatically recognize that it's a short as long as it's under the 3 minute. So, yep. Let's see. No, I'm in. Let's see. Okay, that makes sense. No, I'm in Edo by Coke. What? Let's see. So you're in. Oh, you guys are talking about where you're at. Like cities. Steph, you made shorts. Yes, thank you, Wayne. 720 by 1080p. Wayne to the rescue. So, Vasily, is that what part of Canada are you in? Like, what time zone are you in? Sage Rat only wears shorts. Vasily's by the airport. Always got to make up my own shorts. Yeah, Laura. Yep. I do have a short. I have a short. I think I'm going to download it tomorrow. It's from the Will It Start video, actually. It's already done. I just haven't. It's been done for like 2 months now. I just haven't put it out there. Who wears short shorts? We wear short shorts. If you dare. Yep. I know that song, Steph. Remember that song? Let's see. I'll be going to Princess Auto tomorrow by the airport. That's cool. Also, Kitty Pigeon, obviously you're from Canada. Also, out doing my full videos. All right, so Pinky's talking about real short, like shorts videos. Steph is talking about short pants. Okay, you're in Toronto. All right, gotcha. We're really not that far from each other. I've been to Toronto. Beautiful. I was a little kid, went to the Toronto Museum. I was miserable because I didn't appreciate it. But yeah, what time is it? Yeah, it's 11 p.m. Wow, it's 11 already? Whew. You guys are awesome, man. I'm serious, man. Thank you so much, you guys. Like I just can't believe it. Oh, I just want to thank you guys for being here. No one really likes Toronto. Listen, when I was there as a kid, I can remember that it was really cool. Like this was back in like the 80s though. So um you're except for in the morning you're not in shorts, Laura. It was, I think, a Nair commercial, yeah. We wear short shorts. Good night, honey. Love you. All right, Wayne. Dude, thanks for, geez, what time is it for Wayne? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4 in the morning for Wayne. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you for hanging out, dude. Really appreciate it. Um, let's see. Oh, Kitty, I'm gonna be a princess tomorrow and every day from here. Jeez. Um, being miserable in Toronto is standard. That's funny. Oh, Wayne, thanks, dude. I really appreciate it, man. I was serious though when I said I appreciate everybody. What was that noise? It's probably my chair. Um, if I rip one, like I'll do it on camera. Like I'm not afraid to like just do it for you guys. You can ask my wife and my kids. Um, Worst traffic in the world in Toronto. That's not hyperbole. It's proven. Yeah, I bet. I'll tell you what, dude. Whenever, like, love you too. Let me see. Take care, Wayne. Yep, 4 a.m. Yep. Yeah, because we're 4 hours behind you. Nair. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the bottom, guys, so I don't miss any of yous. Queuing up fake Miss America. Oh, am I that far behind? Holy cow. Sorry, guys. 407, too darn expensive. Yes, I remember 407. Um, 8 p.m. for Leanne. Beans, beans, beans. Yes, exactly. I totally. Um, Now I don't remember what the heck. Fly by me. It's somebody from Quebec. It's always a Quebec license plate. Um, Although one time, like I was at a rest stop, I was meeting somebody. Um, I forget what I was doing. I was either selling something or something like that. And these poor people, their deck lid would not close. They were from Quebec. They're really nice, and they were like stuck. They didn't know what to do. And I actually had a bungee in my car with me, and I actually bungeed their deck lid shut for them. It was like a newer car. Like it was just something wrong with their striker. It was it was really messed up, and like I couldn't figure it out. And I was like, I have a bungee in my car. We can folded down their back seats, got in there, and like bungeed it closed for them. And then they wanted to pay me for my bungee and everything. I was like, no, you can keep it. And they were like so grateful. And yeah, that was it. So I was like, well, at least hopefully they'll have like a good, like, like at least Americans, not all Americans are bad story. So yeah. Um, yeah, it was cool, man. Like I tried. And then one time, this is kind of cool. I met this author, like an author, book author. Same situation. I was buying a camera and I went out to Syracuse rest stop and met the guy there because he was like, I don't know where he was coming from the opposite direction. So that's where we met. I bought the camera. This woman pulls in her Subaru and there was like steam coming out from underneath the hood. So she obviously had a bad head gasket. And this was like probably 15 years ago. And I was just getting ready to pull out. So I swung back around and I go, you okay? And I go, listen, I'm not like a creep or anything. I go, I know those cars and they suffer from bad head gaskets. She goes, I was just on my way down to like, like Catskills. And she was like from Rochester. I go, oh boy, I think you should let this cool down. I popped the hood. So we let it cool down. I popped the radiator cap just to like the next one, not all the way off, but the next one so it wouldn't over pressurize. I had some water we put in there, and then I left it on the last click or the next click or whatever so it wouldn't pressurize on her too much. And thinking that would help because I didn't really know if it was the radiator or what, but I had a feeling it was the head gaskets. And she said she was on her way to a book signing because she was an author. I was like, oh, that's cool and everything. So she gave me one of her books, and out of the back seat of her car, she had like boxes of books because poor thing was on her way to her first book signing as an author, and it was at a Barnes and Noble. And yeah, I still have her book. I think it's upstairs, and she signed it to me to Bill. What did she put the Subaru Guru or something like that. It was really cool what she put, but I ended up getting a hold of her like 8 years later. Um, I found her like on Facebook or like through her publisher just to see if she remembered me. She was like, "Of course I remember you. How have you been and stuff?" So she's working on another book and everything. It was pretty neat. It was kind of cool. It was a neat story. Her book was pretty cool too. I see. What did I miss, guys? Sage is telling the future. It's yesterday. Yeah. Let's see. Wait, is Laura leave? Did Laura have to go? Okay, Laura. Yep. She's got a show to do in the morning. Okay, yeah, Craig. Dude, thanks so much. All right. Let's see. Take care. Sage. Bill, congrats. Dude, thank you. I know. Dude, isn't that awesome, brother? I'm so happy, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it, Craig. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. You the man. Jimmy's back. Jimmy, where'd you go, buddy? Um, Welcome back, Mr. Carter. Lower streams are at 2 a.m. for me. Yeah, Pinky. Oh, for the morning show. I'm supposed to be on. I'm supposed to be on with her. Mr. Carter. Cree Storm, you're in there. Hello, trying to sleep. I finally decided to stop and say, hey, how you doing, Cree? Have you been lurking this whole time, too? Hey, Raj, how are you? All the way from India? Good to see you, my friend. You're new here. You were lurking, Mr. Ghost Quest. Did you see those guitars, dude? Jimmy, Ghost Quest, Jim, James. Nice or what? All right, there. I'm at the bottom. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Yeah, well, I was showing off the new 7 string. The BC Rich is done. I got a little more to tweak on it. I'm hoping I'll have that ready for Saturday. But if not, I do have the Ibanez that I have. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Yeah. And then what was it? Like, I think it was, when did I go? What's today? What's today? Thursday? Tuesday I went live. I kept freezing and stuff. That sucked. So let's see. I just noticed Bill is like Rick Beto with all the guitars in the background. Who's that? Who's Rick Beto? No, he's like me, Kitty Pigeon. You you vomit, I vomit. Sorry. I'm sorry, Steph. I know it's gross. I know. What was your favorite coffee roast? Dude, you know what? You're gonna like laugh because every time I tell somebody this, they laugh. I don't have like a favorite, but here's what I've been, because I'm cheap. Here's what I've been. Um, this is just happenstance. My brother-in-law bought it for me once, and I looked at it and I was like, "Oh, I hate that coffee, but it's wicked good." And I recommend you try it. Here, let me go get the. It's right over here. It's right here. I'll show you. No, that's original. Dang it. Ugh. Okay, I'll just tell you because that's the original roast. All right, so it's Maxwell House. I know you're saying yuck. I said that too. He brought it in, he was being nice. He came over and he's like, "I brought you some coffee, Bill." And that's not the way he talks, but I like making different voices for people. But he came in and he goes, "I brought you some coffee, Bill." And that's the way he talks. And he it was Maxwell House Colombian, 100% Colombian roast medium. And dude, it's wicked good. I've been drinking it for like, I don't know, at least 6 or 8 months now, and that's all I've been drinking because it's awesome. If I go back to like any other coffee, it's not strong enough, and it's like, ugh, it doesn't taste good. This stuff is the bomb, and it's like, it's pretty darn inexpensive for what it is. So yeah, um, yeah, it's Colombian roast, and I don't know, how can you go wrong? Um, not loose. Um, Poppy is playing right now here. Let's see. Um, who's Rick Beto? Oh, he's on YouTube with almost 6 million subs. You'd love him. Love him. All right, Rick Beto. What is his channel? What does he do? I mean, like, there's a lot of like YouTubers with tons of subscribers that, if it's not my thing, uh, is he a guitarist? I mean, but there's a lot of guitar players that I don't subscribe to. It gets hard because when you should be making your own videos, I try not to like have too many things I sub to, because then I get down the rabbit hole and I'm like, man, I should be making my own videos and editing. I got to stop doing this. So that's what I try to, not do. Is it a bourbon blend? Because I can't seem to get a brew. I was, I know. What was up with that? Did you get it? They said they were going to take care of you, Steph. Um, Poor Steph. Every time you said. Going back to lurking has been really tough 10 days. Okay, Cree. Well, prayers for you. I hope it gets better. Naughty coffee drinker, so I have rum-infused Coke right now. Nah, I'm not a drinker, man. Oh, he's a music guy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Krieg. Hope it gets better. He plays everything, but he teaches music. Okay, that's cool. No, I ended up ordering peppermint chocolate. Peppermint chocolate coffee. I bet it's good. I bet it's good. I like them girls. I thought they were pretty good. I liked their energy. They were very entertaining, and I like how they're like I like how like they were like a variety. They weren't just like it was cool. I like what they do. I like they're not just like paranormal and constant paranormal. And I know like everybody here like there's a lot of paranormal folk. All right, Dragon, go ahead. Um, yeah, I kind of like them. Like how they did their thing. They seem very friendly, very nice, and that's awesome for trying to sell. It's let's see, I seen chocolate and my fifth hit buy no control. Yeah, it's probably really good. You'll have to let us know. Keep us posted on how that is. Um, your little fifth hit it. Yeah, I see. I don't really like flavored coffees. I just like plain old coffee. I'm a very plain, boring person. But I bet you it's good. Hello, brother. Coffee from Village Hood. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Get inspired by yeah. Good to see you. You're new today. How are you, Dragon? Good to see you. He's back. Leanne. Let's see. Laura forces us out of our paranormal hidey holes. Um, yeah, I like what Laura's been doing lately. And that's what I'm glad you guys come too because I think that's kind of what we're doing here. There's always there's you guys branch off, you do the paranormal stuff, and I'm doing something different. I mean, not that I've ever really done. I just kind of entered the paranormal thing with you guys, and I've always never done. Is that an oxymoron or what? I've never done the paranormal. I've been interested in it, but this is kind of what I do. I'm just a mechanic guy that always did the. I'm gonna just read. Let me see. Sage, I can see it now. Hovering over the mouse button. Click. Yeah. Vasily says, I agree. The taste of the actual coffee beans is good enough. Yeah. Dude, I remember like, I don't think they do it anymore. Maybe they do. But when I was younger, remember when you could grind your own beans in I think they still do it. Maybe since COVID they don't, but who knows. You had like those plastic cases at the grocery store and you could like scoop your own beans, but some of them would come out. I remember as a kid like taking those and sucking on them while my mother would shop and chew on them. They were so good. Is that stealing? Is that considered stealing? I didn't think it was. Yeah, I agree. No added flavors. Unless it's like bacon. I don't know. I think bacon would be good, but no, I'm just kidding. Uh, see, get inspired by Alameen. Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here, guys. Let's see. I'm just a Timmy's Timmy's man. Anything fancier, and that's lost my. Yeah, me too, man. Let's see. Not true. You search for cryptids. No way. Yeah, sure. No, they search for me. They find me out in my garage. Uh, we've gone along with you. That's true. I was out there, wasn't I? I forgot about that night. That was spooky that night. But I don't think I can do that anymore. Um, I don't think I could do that anymore. Just so you guys know, Elamine, I know who that is. Um, because I always lose you guys. My uh, signal goes black. So let's see. But in Toronto, my favorite coffee place is a chain called Arabica. They have a perfect sign for a logo. Japanese coffee. It's expensive, but dude, just the name of the place sounds awesome. I bet you the coffee's awesome. So let me ask you, Canadian Vasily, do you like Tim Hortons? I call it. Please don't be offended because I know Hortons is a Canadian company, but if you don't like Dunkin', you could say you don't like it because it won't offend me. I don't like it. It tastes like an ashtray. It's not good. At least here it isn't. Um, I call it Tim Horribleton's, and my buddy likes um that place, and I just never. I go. "Oh, I don't want to go to Tim Horribleton's, so I don't. Yeah, I like my coffee dark and strong. Kick you in. Hey, me too, Sage. I do too. If it's like just a little bit not strong, it irritates me, and then I'm like miserable drinking it. But I'll drink it because I feel like I'm wasting it, I'm yeah. Dragon. I used to drink Coke all the time, and I had a big old belly, and in 1 month I lost 10 pounds from stopping Coke, and it made me feel so much better. Like it's like the kiss of death, man. If you want to like feel better, the corn syrup, man. You gotta. I know it's hard, dude. Trust me. I love Coke. Coke is like my number one. I love it. Let me see. Steph, I like to mix it. I love trying all the different flavors in life. I bet you do, Steph. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, Timmy's gotcha. All right. Let's see. I know I hate Tim Hortons ever since BK acquired the brand and became American. Oh, they did? I didn't know that. I wonder if that's why they started coming here, maybe. Um, because I have family in Buffalo, and Tim Hortons was always in Buffalo, so it's been in Buffalo a really long time. So that's why uh, I've been in Canada a ton of times because we used to go over the Peace Bridge all the time. So let me see. Sorry, guys, did I just lose you? Sorry about that. Um, I was in New York City. Timmy's medium coffee cost 3.58. That's actually not that bad at New York City because they're a medium coffee at Dunkin' Donuts here is 3.20 something. Yeah, it's not that bad. Yesterday we had a great day at Village Brother Live. Make your 500. Yeah, it was awesome, man. Yeah, coffee. That's why I stopped like going. I used to go to Dunkin' all the time. Yeah. Let's see. I have a metabolism that won't quit, so don't gain weight. Oh, really? Well, that's good, man. Let's see. I only drink black coffee and water. You know what? I've been like I don't drink. I don't have any sugar in my coffee. It'll like be cream, like a little bit of cream, so it looks like mud, or just black. Like I'm just drinking black coffee right now. That's it, and water. That's what I drink. Also, Sage, coffee and water. But yesterday versus great fun. See, yeah, Pinky, I don't anymore, but once in a great while I'll have one. I do. I do shuffle off to Buffalo once in a while. I haven't lately because a lot of the family has passed away. The only one that still lives there is my brother, but he usually comes here to visit because my dad lives here. So, is that where all the wingless? Yeah, that's where all the wingless buffaloes live. Yeah. I have to have a sugar-free drinks with my diabetes. Oh, yeah, Pinky. Yep. I do like Dunkin', but it's just so darn it. And I hate the service at Dunkin' lately. They're just putzes over there. But when I've been to Dunkin' in the States, I come back grateful for the Starbucks pricings here in Canada. Really, the price is comparable, but the roasts are so much better. See, I'm not a Starbucks fan. Nice thing about being remote, you can just run out and get drinks and fast food. Yeah. Dragon, you only weigh 115 pounds. How tall are you? Or what's your height? Pin you? I'm not going to pin you. Oh, yeah. Sage Rat, give it to you. All right, Alameen. Are you done now? I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. I don't know what that's all about. Thank you, Steph. The heck, man? Yeah. Chill. Chill out, man. What the heck? Yeah, jeez. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, I see that on a lot of people's things when what does that do, Vasily? Like when I enter somebody's like lives, it'll say welcome, say hi or something Nightbot like instantly. Um what and then I went on to their thing and it was like it had subscribers, it was like 5 point something thousand subs. I was like, I wonder what this is all about. Yeah. Okay. Jeez. Well, good to see you. Yeah, they all seem to be coming out. Well, you do what you need to do. Yeah, I will. Well, like, so the 7 strings are done, which is what I need to do for that. Yeah, do what you need to do, Steph. Steph and Pinky, do what you need to do. Yeah, everything's done. I'll be using 7 strings for Saturday night, so no worries. Okay, Nightbot is a web program that will be connected to your YouTube account and do moderating activity on your behalf. I have a lot of subs on my actual channel, and the real mods can be busy at times. Okay, so it's useful for commands and timing people out. In the meantime, I do IRL streams, so I can't go do it myself either. Okay. Thank you, Steph. Okay, all right. And then you could probably program it for like certain words that you want um like the algorithm to pick up or something. Thanks, Steph. I appreciate it. Sage. Yeah, that's right. Program it to greet people and all that. Have a word blacklist as well. Okay, so gotcha. All right. Let's see. I thought maybe he would learn, but he is a bit dense. Yeah. You can get them for discords and such as well that do dice rolls and such. Uh, yeah, like Jimmy. I know Jimmy has like all that stuff on like OBS. Did you get that, Sage? Obviously, I can use the help. Okay. Let's see. You can ask someone to help you set it up because it can be overwhelming on your own. I asked a friend as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably YouTube videos on it too. Anytime I have an issue with anything, I always, yeah, that's what I do. Sage, if you want that responsibility, I'm not, that's no pressure, but you're usually in here, so I need the help, okay? The more popularity that I'm starting to get, the more I need the help, if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it. So like my mods, they know pretty much like what I need, what I want, what I expect and stuff. So yeah. Um I only have, what do I have? 3, now I have 4. So I have to ask, since you have 500 subs, are you close to being monetized? I suppose, but I my watchtowers are climbing. So you need 500 for early monetization, and uh all right, Sage, thank you. I appreciate you. Um, so I gave Sage a wrench because she's always here, and I give wrenches to people that I trust and that I need to be able to trust and stuff. So, and I think by now she understands what I want and I need out of the chat, and things I do and don't tolerate. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. Anyways, so early monetization is 3,000 watched hours and 500 subs. Then the next tier is 1,000 and 4,000 watched hours. So I'm really close on my watched hours. So um, yeah, I'm close. So oh, you're welcome. I same here. like I said, when you guys show up for me for doing the lives and chit chatting and stuff, me too. And I really mean it. Like, Canadian Vasily, you're new here, just hanging out and talking, and obviously I could see that you're like a normal person. And yeah, there is, well, define normal. This is normal. Having a two-way back and forth conversation, this is what's normal. So I've just defined what's normal in a chat. So this is what means a lot to me. Um, I just feel that um, this is what's expected here, and there's other chats I see that anything goes, and I don't tolerate it. I just give people a boot. So I really appreciate you too, man. Let's see. We got somebody new in here. Chevelle 5150. A 5150, is that your amp? You have a Holly 670 you're never an issue. I have a Holly 670 for 14 years. Never an issue. Holly 670. Well, that's cool. So you never had an issue with it. Yes, I am, Grasshopper. Let's see. Those watch hours can be tough at first, but once you get traction on videos and live streams, believe me, they will not be a problem. Yeah, exactly. And uh, or is it a Holly carb? Yeah, carburetor, your channel. Well, it's carburetors and coffee, yes. And tonight's just a live show, so it's not really working on cars tonight. But yeah, Vasily, yes, the watchtowers are definitely climbing. So, and the lives are helping. And my more produced videos, not more produced, my produced videos, they're getting more traction too. They're starting to get more popular. People are watching them, so I do like Will It Start videos, and those are more like they're not so much music and stuff like that. Well, yeah, no, they're not. They're not at all. They're all like car stuff. That's what it is. Cars, four wheelers. Depends on what I'm really working on. So yeah. Uh, yes. Well, good to see you, Chevelle. Nice to see you. A friend of mine had a 70. Was it a 70? Chevelle with a 4-speed Hearst. Yeah, that was a nice car. Well, I can see that you are normal too, and I don't gatekeep, so I will post your link and let people decide if they. Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Let's see. Holly carburetors are the bomb. Yeah, Holly carburetors are the bomb. They are very expensive. There is alternatives to those carburetors. What are they? What are they called? It's like a reverse engineered Chinese knockoff. It's like a subsidiary of Holly. I forgot who makes it. Holly makes it. And they're about a third less of, they're like really good carburetors too. They're like pretty much bolt on. And you can get like a 650 CFM carburetor or 700, and they work really well for like a 350 engine and stuff like that. So the Porsche videos are good. I enjoy those ones. Yeah, I got it. As a matter of fact, I have to get those going so I can get rid of those. I have to sell those. Those are like, they got to go bye-bye, because before any more, like, before the mice get into them and start chewing them, like, I don't want to keep them. They need to go. So I have to get them into the garage. Like right now, the Dakota's in the garage. You guys saw that. That was Tuesday night, I think. So the Dakota's still in there. I got to get that out of there. Get those cars in there. I got a four-wheeler to work on. I just got so much crap going on. And I figure, you know what? like, tonight it's like, well, why don't I do a live and sort of always bring people up to date? And that's kind of the thing. Like, I'm always, when I'm doing videos, I'm like, man, I'm so inconsistent with what I'm actually doing. It'd be great if I can like keep people abreast of what's going on with everything. I notice there's like these professional YouTubers that like have 5 million subscribers, like car video guys. They're very consistent with continuity. And I'm like, man, I wish I was like that. I'm all over the place. But I don't care because I don't have that many. If I was like making tons of money, I'd have a professional crew to say, yeah, the continuity's not right here. What I mean by that is like, okay, Dodge Dakota should be start to finish. Then let's move on to another one. But like, nope. I have Dodge Dakota that I'm working on, and then like the next video is I'm working on, and then Dodge Dakota's not done. Then the next video is will this four wheeler start? And then I jump back to the Dodge Dakota next video, and so on and so on. That's what I mean by inconsistent. So, but there's other YouTubers. There's YouTubers that are like they finish a car like a crashed Ferrari, and they have it done in like 2 videos. But obviously I can't do that because they have like a whole they have a bunch of people helping them. So I shouldn't say that. They don't have a bunch, but they also have a big fat wallet that's helping them do that. So uh, let's see. Most interesting car work is my brother's 64 Corvair. Oh, I love those cars. We worked on it together when I was younger. A cute car, but a gutless wonder. Yeah, you know what? Let's see. Parts reviews. Um, Good night. So your ears remind me of Mr. Crocker. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know who Mr. Crocker is, but you remind me of. Uh, you remind me of. So that's what you remind me of. So. And yeah, I just hide them. So you you aren't really successful until you get trolled, I guess, right? Um, yeah, it's okay. That will teach them. They will be back. They always are. Was it my I think it was my first or second live. I had one guy calling me an idiot. Remember that? They always have multiple accounts, yeah. Let's see. Looks like he lost brain cells. Yep, there he is. Well, I hate you very much. I hate you a lot. I'm just going to get rid of anybody that I don't recognize. Yeah, and so I even took the guy that spoke about God out, and I so yeah, so obviously you guys know that like I'm a born again Christian, so but I'm also human and I could lose it, and I will. You'll see that sometimes. Even if somebody comes in here and says something like, "Oh, hello, my God-fearing folk," and I don't know who you are, bye bye. Like something's not right. That's a troll. That's weird. Okay, Sage. Yes, you're redirecting me. I just wanted to see what was going on. Plug for the night, not my channel. Uh, yeah, and then I'll let you guys cruise because what is it? It's almost midnight. So, um, what's on the horizon? Good question. Well, I'm gonna string this guitar up tonight. Um, I wanted to see what they said. Why do I get upset? Yeah, what's on the horizon? Well, so Saturday the trolls will be coming out. Reporting them all. All right, thank you, Steph. You guys are awesome. All right, Julie, thanks for being here. I did see you before. Well, I didn't see you until I saw you laughing, but I was trying to like do stuff here on my phone and take care of some things. But so I meant to say hi to you, but you know how that goes. But good to see you. But I'm gonna let everybody go too anyway. But Horizon, just making more videos, man, and trying to keep up with it, and trying to make sure the lives go as smooth as they possibly can, and um, hopefully, thanks, Leanne. I appreciate it. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go on with Laura. Coffee brew. Thanks, Canadian Vasily. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much. Um, Dragon Ranger, I appreciate you. Let's see, you can mod as well. I used to mod when I was on Mixer and also streaming over there. Here's anything streamed. Okay. Let's see. I'm falling asleep. Take care. We got see you Saturday. Love you all bunches. Yeah, you too. Uh Return. It's funny. Well, I'm trying to like hide them. Vulture CR1 tick. There we go. I'm gonna write that down. Let's see. Don't even have time to do anything. You girls are so quick. Yeah, they're awesome. Oh, that is not saying you have to give me a wrench bill. Oh, it's all right, man. I'm gonna. We'll see how this goes, dude. If I need more, I will let you know. I appreciate it. Thank you. I may need help. I may need more help. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. And mods, thanks for all your help. I really appreciate it. Anybody that was new here, thank you so much for stopping in. And I appreciate it. Let's see. Well, some people are subbing from my post already. Well, that's good. Are we going to get your famous? All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate all the help, you guys. Thank you so much. And all right, well, Saturday is gonna be fun. We'll see what happens, you guys. Hopefully, I can pull it off and play the 7-string to the best of my ability. And then we'll see all the trolls in there making fun of me on that. That's when I'm gonna need the mods' help. Get rid of them. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you. We'll see you on Saturday. To be announced on the time, probably like 8 o'clock. Sound good? All right, guys. Thank you. See ya.